Good morning, all. In the last previous lecture, we study about the study of root. In that, we study the definition of root, general characters of roots, functions of roots, and types of roots. And today, we are going to discuss on the study of stem. मागच्या लेक्चरला आपण रूटचा स्टडी केला. त्यात रूटचे डेफिनेशन सांगितले तुम्हाला मी. Root is a descending axis of the plant body which grows towards the center of gravity and away from sunlight. It's called as a root. Then we also discuss on the general characters of roots, types of roots, and functions of roots. And like this, we are going to discuss on the study of stem. Today we discuss on the definition of stem. Second, general characters of stem. And last topic is functions of stem. Our first point is the definition. What is stem? What is the definition of stem? Stem is an ascending axis of the plant body which grows towards the sunlight and away from center of gravity is called as stem. See, definition. Stem is ascending axis of the plant body which grows towards the sunlight and away from center of gravity. This is the definition of stem. Stem is a ascending axis while root is a descending axis. Root कसं होतं? डिसेंडिंग ऍक्सिस तुझं. स्टेम कसं आहे? असेंडिंग आहे. जे वरच्या दिशेने वाढतं त्याला म्हणायचं असेंडिंग. रूट खालच्या दिशेने वाढतं म्हणून आपण त्याला म्हणत होतो डिसेंडिंग. स्टेम इज अ असेंडिंग ऍक्सिस ऑफ द प्लांट बॉडी विच ग्रोज टुवर्ड द सनलाइट. हा असेंडिंग पार्ट आहे स्टेम. सूर्यप्रकाशाच्या दिशेने वाढतो अँड अवे फ्रॉम सेंटर ऑफ ग्रॅव्हिटी. दिस इज द सिंपल डेफिनेशन ऑफ स्टेम. इन द लास्ट प्रीवियस लेक्चर we study the how roots are formed and how stem is formed. It's simple. When seed germinate, this one is seed. When seed get favorable conditions, the seeds germinates. It produces two parts. Germinated seeds. It produces two parts. One part grows towards the soil. That is called radicle. From the radicle, root system is formed. काल बघितलं आपण की सीड जर्मिनेट झाल्यानंतर दोन पार्ट्स प्रोड्यूस होतात. एक खालच्या दिशेने वाढतो त्याला रेडिकल म्हणतात आणि ह्या रेडिकल पासून काय होतं रूट सिस्टीम फॉर्म होते. अँड अनदर पार्ट which grows towards the sunlight. means grows, it is the ascending part that grows towards the sunlight, that is called plumule. And from that plumule shoot is formed, means shoot bears stem, leaves, inflorescence, flowers and fruits. The aerial part of the plant body is called the shoot. The underground part of the plant body is called the root. In this way, stem is formed. Now, our next point is general characters of stem. What are the general characters of stem? See. First, general character of stem is stem is ascending axis of the plant body. Stem is ascending axis of the plant body, while root is descending axis of the plant body. Second general character of stem is that when young, it is green in color. This is the second general character. When young, it is green in color. Third character is that it shows nodes and internodes, or the nodes and internodes are present on the stem. Stem वर काय असतात, nodes आणि internodes असतात. काल शिकलो आपण. रूट वर काय होते, nodes and internodes absent होते. Stem वर काय असतात, nodes and internodes are present. Why? Because from the stem the leaves are arise, birds are arise, scales are arise, and the portion of stem from which leaves, birds and scales are arise, we call that portion is called node, and the distance between two node is called as a internode. मग leaves मधून काय arise होतात, leaves मधून leaf arise होतात, birds arise होतात, scales arise होतात. म्हणून leaves वर काय असतात, stem वर काय असतात, nodes and internodes असतात. Second, third, fourth character is that it shows birds and scales. Means on the stem, birds and scales are also present. This is the fourth general characters of stem. Fifth general character of stem is that it bears, means stem bears leaves, inflorescence, flowers and fruits. This is the fifth general character of stem. Stem bears leaves, inflorescence, flowers and fruits. Now next general character is that it is generally solid and cylindrical. Generally, stem is solid and cylindrical. We are going to study on the general characters of stem. The first general character of stem is ascending axis of the plant body. The second general character is that when stem is young, it is green in color. Third, on the stem there are nodes and internodes are present. On the stem there are also birds and scales are present. Stem bears leaves, inflorescence, flowers and fruits. And stem is solid and cylindrical. And last general character of stem is that it bears axillary buds and apical buds. It bears axillary buds and apical buds. Now the question is that where the axillary buds and apical buds are present. See. At the base, this is the leaf base. This is the portion of stem from which leaves are arise. The portion of stem from which buds are arise. Here, the buds are also present. That portion is called as a node. And in the axil of leaves, there are buds are present. In the axil of leaves, there are buds are present. That buds are called axillary buds. And at the apical part of the stem, there are apical buds are present. The buds which are present at the apex are called apical buds, and the buds which are present in the axil of leaves is called as a axillary buds, and stem bears axillary buds and apical buds. This is all about the general characters of roots. There are 7 general characters. The first, stem is the ascending axis of the plant body. Second, when it is young, it is green in color. On the stem, there are nodes and internodes are present. On the stem, there are buds and scales are also present. The stem bears leaves, inflorescence, flowers and fruits. The stem is solid and cylindrical. And last character is that it bears axillary buds and apical buds. This is all about the general characters of stem. And now we are going to discuss on the functions of stem. The first function of stem is that the conduction of water and minerals to the aerial part of the plant body. This is the first general character of stem, that is the conduction of water to the aerial parts of the plants. Roots absorb the water from the soil, and that absorbed water is conducted by the stem to the aerial part of the plant body. म्हणजे वॉटर ऍब्सॉर्प्शन असेल, मिनरल ऍब्सॉर्प्शन असेल, हे कंडक्ट करण्याचं काम कोण करतं? स्टेम करतं. The second general functions of stem is that it gives mechanical support to the plant body. This is the second function of the stem. The stem gives mechanical support to the plant body. The third function is that these are the two general functions, but beyond these two general functions, the stem also performs the another functions. The stem performs the function of vegetative reproduction. stem perform the function of vegetative reproduction and perenniation. एक्झाम्पल, आता स्टेम काय करतं, व्हेजिटेटिव्ह रिप्रोडक्शनचं काम करतं. फॉर एक्झाम्पल पोटॅटो इज अ स्टेम. इट टेक पार्ट इन व्हेजिटेटिव्ह रिप्रोडक्शन. सेकंड, ओनियन, garlic, ginger, turmeric and bulbil. These are the stem. Potato, onion, garlic, ginger, turmeric and bulbils are the stem, and they take part in the process of vegetative reproduction and they are perenniation. The next function is that the stem perform the function of storage of food material. Stem also perform the function of storage of food material. Example, potato, onion, garlic, ginger and turmeric. These are the stems, and these stems storage the food material, and hence these are used as a food. Potato, onion, garlic, ginger and turmeric. In that the food is storage, and hence it is used as a food. The next function is that the stem perform the function of photosynthesis. Generally, the function of photosynthesis is done by the leaves, but sometimes the stems also perform the function of photosynthesis. Example is Apuntia, that is called phylloclade. In the Apuntia, see, this is a figure of Apuntia. Generally, we call that nudum. याला nudum असं म्हणतात. These are the xerophytic plants. These plants are grows in a xerophytic conditions, where the water level capacity is very low, temperature is excess. In such a condition, such a plants are grows, and such a plants are called as a xerophytic plants. Now, where the temperature is excess, water level is very low, means there is an excess transpiration takes place, and to reduce the rate of transpiration, the leaves are modified into spines. These are the spines. The leaves are modified into spines, and hence they do not perform the function of photosynthesis. Leaves जे असतात, leaves मॉडिफिकेशन कशात होतं, स्पाइन्स मध्ये होतं, म्हणून leaves स्पाइन्स मध्ये रूपांतर झालं, त्यामुळे या ठिकाणी हे फोटोसिंथेसिस करू शकत नाही. म्हणून ही जी जबाबदारी आहे ही कोणावर येते, स्टेम वर येते. अँड दिस इज अ ग्रीन पार्ट, दिस इज अ स्टेम. द स्टेम इज बिकम फॅटन लाइक अ लीव. स्टेम is flattened like a leaf. It is green in color and it performs the function of photosynthesis. Actually, The leaves perform the function of photosynthesis, but in this case, the leaves are modified into spines, and hence the stem is modified. The stem is flattened. It is green in color and perform the function of photosynthesis. Hence, sometimes means in case of Opuntia, the stem perform the function of photosynthesis. The next function is that the stem also perform the function of protection of plants from animals. See, this is the next function. The stem also perform the function of protection of plants from animals. प्लांट्स प्रोटेक्शन करता है एनिमल्स पासून. एग्जांपल thorn. In case of acacia, these are thorn. It is a modification of stem. Thorn is a modification of stem. It is a hard pointed structure. And this hard pointed structure we call thorn. Thorn is a modification of stem. It is nothing but the modification of stem. And this thorn protect the plants from the animals. Hence, sometimes the stem also perform the function of protection of plants from the animals. This is the sixth function of the stem. And the last function of stem, the stem helps the plants in climbing and support. स्टेम क्या फंक्शन करता? स्टेम helps the plants in climbing and support. There are two types of stem: weak stem and strong stem. स्टेम चे दोन टाइप्स आहेत जनरली, वीक स्टेम आणि स्ट्रॉंग स्टेम. स्ट्रॉंग स्टेम कशाला म्हणतात? की ज्याचं स्टेम जे खोड जे ते मजबूत आहे. द प्लांट्स विच कॅन स्टँड इरेक्ट इटसेल्फ. असे प्लांट्स की ते सरळ उभे राहू शकतात त्यांच्यावर. द प्लांट्स विच कॅन स्टँड इरेक्ट इटसेल्फ. मग असं जे स्टेम असेल, त्या प्लांट्सचं जे स्टेम असेल त्याला म्हणतात स्ट्रॉंग स्टेम. फॉर एक्झाम्पल नीम, वड, बरोबर आहे, पिंपळ, गुलमोहर यांचं स्टेम कसं स्ट्रॉंग आहे म्हणून ते स्टेम असं सरळ उभं राहू शकतं, त्याला म्हणतात स्ट्रॉंग स्टेम. आणि दुसरं स्टेम असतं वीक स्टेम. द स्टेम विच कॅनॉट स्टँड इरेक्ट इटसेल्फ. असं स्टेम की ते स्वतः असं सरळ उभं राहू शकत नाही, त्याला कशाचा तरी आधार घ्यावा लागतो, बरोबर आहे. अशा स्टेमला म्हणतात वीक स्टेम. मग एक्झाम्पल सांगते मी तुम्हाला वीक स्टेमचं. विच इज द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ वीक स्टेम? करेक्ट, जे वेली असतात ज्यांना आपण क्लाइंबर्स म्हणतो, द क्लाइंबर्स हॅव्हिंग अ वीक स्टेम. फॉर एक्झाम्पल द कुकुंबर प्लांट्स, गिलके असेल, दोडके असेल, कारले असेल, यांचं स्टेम कसं असतं? वीक असतं. यांना काय करावं लागतं? सपोर्ट द्यावा लागतो, बरोबर आहे. कशाच्या तरी त्या आधारावर ते चालतात, बरोबर आहे. वेली अशा सरळ उभ्या राहतात का? नाही उभ्या राहत, बरोबर आहे, कारण त्यांचं स्टेम कसं आहे? वीक स्टेम आहे. मग ज्या प्लांटचं स्टेम वीक असतं, इन दॅट प्लांट्स देर आर टेंड्रिल्स आर प्रेझेंट. काय असतात? टेंड्रिल्स असतात. सी, tendrils are arise from the axil of leaves. Here, from the such a coiled wire-like structure is arise, which is very sensitive. When it comes in contact with an object, जेव्हा हे जे tendrils आहेत, it is called as a tendril. It is a modification of stem. हे स्टेमचं मॉडिफिकेशन फॉर द पर्पज ऑफ क्लाइम्बिंग अँड सपोर्ट. कशासाठी असतं हे मॉडिफिकेशन? स्टेमला प्लांट्सला हेल्प करतं. कशामध्ये? क्लाइम्बिंग अँड सपोर्ट मध्ये करतं. These are the tendrils. Tendril is a modification of stem. हे स्टेमचं मॉडिफिकेशन आहे. It is arise from the axil of leaves, where the axillary buds are present. तिथे axillary buds असतात. That is also part of stem. या axil पासून असे coiled wire-like structure arise होतं. That is very sensitive. When it comes in contact with an object, हे जे tendrils असतात एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टच्या संपर्कात आले तर काय होतं? त्याला they are coiled around it. त्याच्याभोवती गुंडाळी करतात and helps the plant to stand erect. To help the plants climbing and support. And the example is tendril. The tendrils are present in the cucumber plants, and this is all about the function of stem. There are 7 functions of stem. The stem, this is the first function, the conduction of water and minerals to the aerial parts of the plant body. Stem gives mechanical support to the plant body. Stem also perform the function of vegetative reproduction and pollination. See, these are the examples. Stem also perform the function of storage of food material. Stem also perform the function of protection of plants from the animals. The stem also perform the function of photosynthesis, aponcia. And the last one is stem helps the plants in climbing and support. Example is tendril. This is all about the stem morphology. And tomorrow we will discuss on the morphology of leaf. Okay, thank you.